So, hi, welcome to the Venus Matrix, the Venus Matrix tribe, where we are going to share tips on how to live in greater balance, in inner beauty, and in grace during these difficult times, these challenging times that we're going through right now. What a great opportunity. My name is Sylvia Gersensweig, and I have been an astrologer for over 40 years and a transpersonal kinesiologist for 20 or more. And I am thrilled. I'm so excited to be with you today to share what we're going to share today. And here's me. There's Kate. Welcome, Kate.
Hello. Hi. My name is Kate O'Leary, and I am a mental health therapist and holistic healer. And Sylvia and I decided to come together to do this presentation today and work on clearing some of the collective fear and bring in higher energies so that we're preparing for our future.
Yes, and also so we can bring powerful, bright, shining energy into our body, mind, spirit, so that we can live in a different way. We can live all this in a different way. All right. So what we're gonna do today, Kate?
So my intention and my thought for our session today is that a lot of us are feeling really overwhelmed by a lot of the media and the fear energy and the anxiety. So the thought is for this to be a relaxing and receptive yet transformative experience for you. So if you want to hit pause, go grab a glass of water, lay down and get comfortable. However you want to do this, or you can be, as active as you want and, take notes. You can also watch this video a couple times you'll get more and more out of it. There'll be different layers and depths to it as we go along. So, yeah.
And it's a good idea to have some water handy, yeah, because water is a great vehicle conductor for our nervous system. So we want to be hydrated. It's a great idea to have that. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to create an invocation, a command. You can think about it as a goal. What is our north? What is the direction? What is it that we need to bring into our body, mind, emotions, physical? What is the quality that will allow us to shine, thrive, cope with fear, cope with any of the emotions that sprout from fear? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a meditation. And in that meditation, we're all going to tap into source. And from that place, we're going to affirm what is it that we need in this moment, right now, yeah? Options could be compassion, beauty, acceptance, tranquility, serenity, understanding, vision, decision, action, courage, you name it, yeah? And so might be very individual for everyone. And so we want to make it like that because we are all different people. We all making different choices. We all need different, and we live different scenarios, and we need different virtues. So think about it as a virtue. A virtue has a name that represents a quality, and the quality of the virtue has a vibration, has a vibratory feel to it. Yeah, when we say compassion, has a vibratory feel to it. When we say love, has a vibratory feel to it. Every virtue has a different sound, and the sound is vibration. So when we tap into that virtue, we're also letting that resonance, that virtue resonate through all our layers of bodies, mental, emotional, and physical, so that we can begin to integrate and begin to bring home that which we are asking for. Anything you want to add, Kate, to this?
No, I think that's beautiful.
Okay. So sit comfortably. You can sit on a chair or cross-legged, whatever you want. Just make sure that if you sit cross-legged, you want your sacral to be higher than your knees so that you're comfortable. Otherwise, a chair works just fine. And as you're sitting, just notice where you're touching the ground with your feet, and how your legs are, and how your thighs are on the chair, and your lower back, your sit bones. Just allow a moment with the next breath to just settle. As we are settling, let's bring our attention from the surface, from the layers of skin and muscle and form. And let's withdraw to the center of your heart, our hearts, the center of ourselves, that we are going to picture as a castle. As we continue to draw within the castle, with our inner eyes, we look up into the central sun. It's a radiant sense of force, of energy that is without and within ourselves. Next, we're going to imagine that and sense that there is an unbreakable bond and connection. You can see it as a bridge between your own inner castle and the central sun, the spiritual sun. You might imagine that is a tube, a tunnel of light, a staircase up, however you want to use your imagination. or your sensory feelings or your visuals, kinesthetically, visually, however works for you. We are establishing that unbreakable bond, connection, link with the source of it all. The source is the infinite place of love, of truth, of light, and it's there to assist and support our growth. The next step, unaware of your circumstances, just notice that you are not your circumstances. From this place of recognizing your essential self, you are going to command, you're going to bring in, you're going to have delivered the very quality that you're in need for right now. And the way to do it is as an order. There might be an example of love, and let that vibration penetrate you deeply. It might be a command of serenity. Just notice the difference. Whatever your command, whatever is it that you are ordering right now, order it with power, with will, with real intention and meaning. And let's take a moment to check in to see what is it that we are going to command right now. And then we are going to command it. If you're already clear, or when you're already clear of what is it that you're commanding, I invite you to command it. And to allow the vibration of that word to ripple through all layers of your vehicle. Mental, emotional, and physical. Let's breathe through that vibration for a moment. Allow the breath to be the carrier. And as we are ready to close this meditation, we are going to bring our hands together, which also brings our hemispheres together in gratitude. To the unbreakable connection to Source. So once you're ready, you can drink a little bit of water. So we know what we need.
Yes.
And now
I'm wondering if we can check a average pranic level for the group.
sure, I think it's a great idea.
How close are we to getting to our goal?
Okay. Should we check how much we're working on it, or should we check the prana that we have right now as we commanded what we needed? What do you think? That
Prana that we have right now.
okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Prana for the group is at least 50%, is at least 60%, is at least 70%, is at least 80%, is 70 to 75%, is 75, 76, 74, is 75%, the general consensus
Okay.
of this moment with,
Okay.
yes.
So our goal is to get our energy level in alignment with our command to be as close to 100 as we can.
Correct.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to move into any limiting beliefs that are connected to fear that might be getting in our way of our goal, of our divine command. Do you have anything else before I dive into these, Sylvia?
I think it's a great idea. Everybody might have a different approach to fear. Sometimes this is very deep, very subconscious, and maybe you can add to that. And sometimes it's a cross wire. Sometimes we think or we feel or we believe that fear is actually giving us a sense of courage. Like fear could be courage, or that fear in a twisted way, or that fear can be protective. Like if I'm not afraid, I'm not caring, or I'm not protecting. Sometimes it's twisted. Sometimes it's like that. So we might also consider the possibility that fear is giving us something. That's why it's there.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. So again, I want to invite you to turn inward. Close your eyes. And I want you to call up any limiting beliefs that may be preventing you from reaching your goal today of being in 100% alignment with your command. So just let these beliefs arise, just like bubbles in water. You can be conscious of them if you want to, or they can just arise from the depths of your unconscious, and it's just time for them to go. So I'm just going to ask any emotions that emerge from anxiety just to rise up to be released in this moment. And anything that is connected to fear, that, for example, anxiety, confusion, overwhelm, uncertainty, negative projections, negative outcomes, or worry. Just allow those to rise, to be prepared to release. Asking any fear programs that may be caused by the media, allowing those to emerge, whether they're conscious or unconscious. Anything hidden, allow those to be ready to release. Just to bubble up like bubbles in water. Anything deep in our body related to any ancestral fear of end of the world, any fear of dying, anything connected to past lives, allowing that to bubble up. Go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths. Anything connected to religious stories or religious beliefs related to apocalyptic fears. Any beliefs connected to good and evil, duality, allowing those to rise up. Anything related to fear of loss of people, of loved ones, finances, money, job, fear of change. Just allowing those to bubble up. And just go ahead and take some deep breaths. And anything that is related to fear that we have not touched on, that's particular to you, allow that to rise up. Asking your higher self to know what is the perfect thing to release for you today. Take a couple of deep breaths. And finally, like Sylvia had talked about before, releasing any of the benefits or crossed wires that are connected to fear. So, for example, many of us are taught in our families that worrying about others is a way to love. It's a way that we show our love, that we care for each other, we worry, and then they know that we love them somehow. So anything that's kind of connected to that, just allow that to bubble up. Any benefit that we believe that we're gaining from fear, any way that it shows that we're working hard or efforting for change, or that it gives us some sort of power. Just allowing all of those old patterns, limiting patterns connected to the benefits of being in fear or worry, allowing all of that to bubble up, ready to be released. And then when you're ready, you can come back and you can take another sip of water if you want, and we are going to begin our balance.
So, starting from where Kate left it, what we're going to do is we are going to clear fear from the heart center. Because fear is stopping us from receiving the abundance, the unity, the grace of the universe, of everything there is, of all the possibilities that are surrounding us at this moment, even in confinement or during this confinement. So I want you to write down a statement that you're going to be using during this clearing. And the statement sounds like this. It's a decision making. It brings your willpower, your love, and your clarity, your truth over this matter. And the statement says, I no longer need fear, which is one reason could be what I just said, stopping me from receiving, from doing, from expressing the best of myself, from being who I am, from shining my light, from being creative, from blah, 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 whatever is it that you fill that space in the best way possible in terms of your circumstance. I no longer need fear, which is and stopping me from everything I could be receiving, enjoying, being, however you want to say it. So take a moment to write it down right now.
So, Sylvia, is this a good example? I no longer need fear, which is stopping me from stepping fully into my power.
Yes, perfect example.
Okay.
Yeah, I no longer need fear myself, which is stopping me from sharing myself with the world. And
Beautiful.
you might have your own. What fear is doing for you that is creating this blockage in your personal expression, in your love, in your heart center, which it's your life center. Yeah, so it really, all your creativity, is the source of your creativity in a big way. So let's take a deep breath, and I'm going to show you how we're going to clear and do this balance. So basically, I'm going to step back just to show you. So heart center. So the idea is, and I'm going to guide you through this. We're going to guide you through this. Is that you are seeing life, your life, others, your circumstances from a pigmented place And we are going to imagine that we are inside a crystal that is pigmented of the color dark, dark, dark blue. So you can think about it as a crystal or as a bubble or as whatever you want to visualize, pigmented, so pigmented that you cannot see beyond it because fear doesn't allow you to. So, so first of all, we're going to call attention to all your body cells, emotions, and thoughts, and I'm going to guide you through that. And then you're going to repeat your affirmation and your decision making, clearing clearing the etheric sheet, the aura around your body from your heart center. So you're going to clear it. Let's say in my case, I would say, I take a deep breath. I no longer need fear because it's stopping me from expressing and creating and being myself. I no longer need fear because it's stopping me from receiving the abundance of the universe and expressing myself fully and creatively. And we're going to do that, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. We're going to do it 9 times. Yeah, we're going to say it 9 times. So ready? Yes? Okay.
And as the crystal clears, it will turn into a light blue color, correct?
Yeah, it will turn into like a celeste, like really, really clear. So you're able to see through, not any longer through this crystallized, this pigmented place that doesn't allow you to shine. Yeah. So basically, as we clear, we imagine and we see that we are really opening up and really clearing that pigmentation and turn it into a clear visual of life. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. So we're using the imagery and the visualization and the linking of our soul consciousness to clear all of those pigmented qualities that we have accumulated through this life and other lifetimes, as Kate has mentioned. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So call attention.
Ready. Okay.
Call attention to all your body cells, head to toes, and align all your body cells to the virtual that you found in our previous meditation. The virtual, the quality of that virtual. Let the quality, the state, the frequency of that virtual resonate through all your physical body. Breathe. Take a moment to call attention to all your emotions. Fear, worries, guilt, shame, blame, overwhelm, anxieties, anguish, all of those emotions that you might be feeling right now, and align all those, and especially fear, with the virtue that you have commanded. And even beyond and within and beyond, both within and beyond the physical and the emotional bodies, we have the mental body, lighter substance. Align all your negative thinking, negative projection, negative chatters, doubts, comparisons, should have, could have, would have, negative conclusions and expectations. Align all of that are sprouting from fear, allow all of those to align to your virtue, whatever that is. And let the vibration, the frequency of that virtue ripple through all your mental body. Following to this, we're going to begin our clearing. So we take a deep breath and we start. I no longer need fear, which is not letting me. Breaking through the crystallization and the pigmentation. Three, no longer need fear, which is not letting me. 5, no longer need fear, which is 6, no longer need fear, which is stopping me from 7, no longer need fear, which is not letting me. 8, no longer need fear, which is not letting me. And the last one. Deep breath. I no longer need fear, which is not letting me. If you need to do it one more time or 2 more times, go ahead and do it.
Excellent. And the balance is complete.
Balance is complete. Yes.
So I'm just going to call in higher emotions and higher virtues to replace any of those limiting beliefs that we had before. So things like wisdom, strength, beauty, truth, action, courage, connection, compassion, and power. power connected to source.
It is done.
It is done. Great.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So let's check the pranic level and
Yes.
see where we are.
Yes, let's do that. Let's see. Prana for the group is at least 60%, is at least 70, is at least 80, is at least 90, it is 100. Wow, it is 100% right now.
Beautiful. Excellent work.
Less than 100 is 100%. We got it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I just want to invite you to use this recording anytime you're feeling fear come up. You can, sit and choose a different virtue to work with, and it will continue to help you. And Sylvia and I will plan to have continuous recordings during this time when we're all home and turning inward, so that you can have the support that you need.
Wonderful. It's been wonderful being with you, Kate, and looking forward to continue to collaborate and also share our gifts with people that will need it right now. We teach what we want to learn as well. So
Yes.
thank you.
Sending you all blessings and love.
Yes. See you next time.
See you next time.